Greetings fellow viewers and a Merry Christmas. Come, sit down, relax by the fire, and enjoy the peaceful, tranquil winter atmosphere of this year's end. Santa is coming, and the new year is fast approaching. What better time to reflect on this year's special events such as now? Oh, and will you look at this? Look who's here to join me. Everyone's here. Butler guy, secretary lady, you two? Man, it only seems like yesterday since T-Series surpassed PewDiePie's subscriber count. Wait, did that actually happen? Hang on, let me check. I actually couldn't care less. Riots continue to happen in Hong Kong. Company Blizzard appeases to China at the expense of a professional player. Millions of refugees leave Venezuela. Game of Thrones ended with a bang. The weather was just so good this year. Series 12 of Doctor Who never happened. What a shame. The climate change hysteria continues to this day. Brexit never happened.
I've got to the stage where I'd be wanting to chew my own tie.
Fires rage in the Amazon rainforest. And yet, another brand new FTC regulation threatens YouTubers once more. But hey, at least Sonic got a good redesign, eh? Oh, what's that, Mr. Butler? You got me a present? And you too, Secretary Lady? Oh my goodness, thank you! You two are so thoughtful. I can't wait to open them. Oh, also, I have some amazing gifts for you two as well. Won't ruin the surprise, but you'll get them eventually. You two better split. Don't want to keep you from your busy work now, do you? Keep deleting those emails for me, Secretary Lady. Oh man, I love these two. Well, why would you like to know? Might as well go over this since I brought it up then. So, from what I can gather, YouTube messed up big time. Shocking, I know. It's illegal for websites to collect data from children under the age of 13. That's why often, when you sign up to a website, it asks you if you're over the age of 13. So, without going into any specifics, YouTube basically broke the law by doing exactly that, and the blame is being put on the content creators.
That there will be consequences for content creators who misdesignate, including being kicked off the YouTube platform.
Now, I guess to fix what YouTube done, whenever uploading a video to YouTube, content creators must tick a box as to whether the video is aimed at children or not. Simple, right? If only it ended there. Turns out if the video is aimed at children, the video will not appear in people's subscription list, can't be monetized, commented on, all that sort of stuff. It essentially makes the entire video invisible to everyone. Just everyone. Now you might be thinking, that's whatever, right? It sucks for the children-based channels, but it's not like the content I make on YouTube is specifically for children, so as long as I tick the box, it wouldn't affect me, right? Again, if only it ended there. An algorithm is set in place, or at least about to, as well as hundreds of people, apparently, to go through individual videos to declare whether or not they think it is children-centered or not. For some channels, it might be obvious that they're not aimed for children, but it might also not be obvious. There are plenty of channels out there that appear child-friendly on the surface, but clearly aren't, as well as channels that aren't aimed for children or adults, rather, they're aimed for everyone. How is the FTC going to make that distinction for these videos? Now you may also be thinking, well, fine, some videos may be flagged as for children. What's the worst that can happen? How about a fine of $42,000? I know, it's crazy, but remember, this is on a per video basis. And it's not YouTube or the community that decides whether your video is child-centered or not, it's the FTC. I ask you, how can they make that distinction on these videos? The rules they set in place are so vague and outdated that it's a wonder if this is even real. I get that it's for the children, and if children are being harmed in any way because of this, it'll be good to stop it. But instead of practicing better internet responsibility or parental guidance, it's us content creators that are getting the blame for just doing something that we love to do. Create for others to see. The content creators aren't the ones collecting data on tiny babies. It's YouTube. Blame YouTube, not us. If children are somehow mixed up in there, it's not our fault that they got here, right? Am I missing something? I'm aware that I'm glossing over a lot of details. I'm really just rushing through this. Really, it seems like the only outcome of this is that there will be less child-friendly videos on YouTube because it's not profitable. That means when children inevitably go back onto YouTube, it's a less safe place for them to be. Like, it feels so backwards. So yeah, according to the FTC rules here, it says that children like nice and bright colours. So you two are basically a liability to my channel due to you looking nice and appealing to children. Either you two go goth, or I'm getting rid of you. Yeah, I'm afraid it's true. I might not be able to draw you two again if I ever hope to even be the least bit visible here on YouTube if the FTC law is anything to go by. Merry Christmas, by the way. Yes, of course you will. Oh, are you? I don't have any. Well, you two seem rather well off as far as I can tell. What would you two even want, anyway? No.
Thanks, mate. If I wasn't the man I was, I'd kiss you.